The situation in the Middle East may be shifting into a far more dangerous stage, as new reports suggest that China could be moving closer to indirect involvement by potentially supporting Iran with advanced military systems. While nothing has been officially confirmed, even the possibility is raising serious concerns among global security experts. At the center of this discussion is the Dongfeng 17 missile system, one of China's most sophisticated weapons. What makes this system particularly alarming is its use of hypersonic glide technology. Unlike traditional missiles that follow predictable paths, this type can travel at extremely high speeds, while also changing direction mid-flight. That combination makes it significantly harder for existing defense systems to detect and intercept. If such technology were introduced into the Middle East, it could dramatically shift the balance of power. Iran's military capabilities would likely be strengthened, especially when it comes to deterring potential adversaries. High-value targets such as military bases, naval assets, and critical infrastructure across the Gulf could become more vulnerable due to the speed and maneuverability of these weapons. For countries already dealing with heightened tensions, this possibility forces a major rethink of defense strategies. Systems designed to counter conventional threats may not be effective against more advanced, unpredictable weapons. This creates a new layer of risk where response times shrink and uncertainty increases. Military analysts also point out that this development could enhance Iran's ability to limit access to key areas, particularly for outside forces like the United States military. This kind of strategy, often referred to as restricting an opponent's movement, could make it much more difficult for foreign forces to operate freely in the region. However, the implications go far beyond regional dynamics. If Chinese technology is indeed being transferred, the situation could reflect a deeper global rivalry between United States and China. In that case, the Middle East conflict would no longer be just about local disputes, but part of a broader competition between major world powers. At the same time, there is still a great deal of uncertainty. It remains unclear whether these reports are accurate, exaggerated, or possibly part of strategic messaging intended to influence perceptions. In modern conflicts, shaping narratives can be just as impactful as actual military actions. Even so, the mere possibility of advanced weapons entering an already unstable region is enough to put governments and defense planners on high alert. If such systems were deployed, they could accelerate escalation, reduce reaction time, and increase the chances of miscalculation. In short, while confirmation is still lacking, the situation highlights how quickly regional conflicts can evolve into global concerns and how emerging military technologies are changing the nature of modern warfare.